Eagle's Nest for the past 6.5 years that we were there, this verse was quoted. Slightly different than I'm going to read it to you, but the main emphasis is there. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. And every tongue which rises against you in judgment you shall condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is from me, says the Lord. And after hearing that verse for a couple of years, I went to Pastor Hart one day and I said, you know what? You tell us that every week. But I think you need to remind the people about one part of that. Because many people still don't believe it in one area. He said, what's that? He said, where it says, every tongue which rises against you in judgment you shall condemn. They need to condemn their own tongue. Because their own tongue is their worst enemy. Rises in judgment. We all do it. Right? We all do it. We speak the negative stuff against ourselves. And God, after this verse, he says, later on in the verse, he says, the heritage of the servant of the Lord is that you are righteous. That's your heritage. You are not condemned. There is therefore now no condemnation to those who are in Christ Jesus. If that verse is true from Romans chapter 8, then why are you still condemning yourself? Again, death and life are in the power of the tongue, and some people are talking themselves to death. I'm just as guilty, preaching to myself. We need to learn to apply the truth. I was going to share this later, I'll share it now. The Bible says the truth will set you free. But I'm going to add, but first it usually makes you miserable. Okay? And it does. It usually makes us miserable. Until we begin to learn how to walk in that truth and to enjoy it. Psalm 37 verse 8 says, don't fret, it only causes harm. We tend to fret over a lot of things and worry over a lot of things. And be stressed out over a lot of things. I read a quote on Facebook last night. It was written by a girl, and she said, if stress burned calories, I'd be a supermodel. I thought, how true is that, you know? Worry never robs tomorrow of sadness. It only saps today of joy. That's all worry does. It doesn't change anything about tomorrow, but it sure messes up your joy for today. Worry is not a fruit of the Spirit. Would you tell your neighbor that? Tell them this, self-condemnation is not a fruit of the Spirit. C.S. Lewis said this, joy is the serious business of heaven. Joy is the serious business of heaven. Heaven's filled with joy. There's not one gripe, not one complaint, not one worry, not one bitter thought. Just filled with joy. Thy kingdom come. Turn your neighbor, smile real big and say, thy kingdom come.